What is up, YouTube? And today I'm going to be going over every single Venom figure I own. Now, in the background, you guys can currently see two new figures, and those will be getting their own reviews. One of them is going to be kind of reviewed in this video, but the other one is going to get its own review. Now, the other one's not 100% done yet. I just put it back there to show you guys what I'm planning on filling out pretty soon. My next bigger figure creation is going to be Juggernaut, and probably after Juggernaut, it's going to be Marvel's Strongman. So, stay tuned for that, and let's get into the video. Now, if you guys didn't know, Venom is my favorite villain of all time. I like him and the Joker the most. Now, yeah, generic, I know, blah, blah, blah. Call me what you want. I actually know Venom's story. I love Venom. And, yeah, Venom is one of my favorite villains out there. So, this video is going to be kind of rushed, though. As you guys can tell by the camera angle. I just wanted to get a video out there for you guys. And, right now, I'm just trying to, like, you know, get ready, if that makes sense, to make better videos, more quality videos. So this is just filler, because right now I'm trying to work on a series of figures to show you guys a big, nice 10-minute, you know, lengthy video. But for now, this will have to do. Every single Venom figure I made or own. So let's begin. So to begin, we have our basic Lego Venom, which was for years my only Venom figure, and it's still one of my favorite Lego Venom figures. Now this is the original one. The other one is cool, but like I like this one a little bit more just because it's the original one. So here he is, and he has one of his tendrils. Now my next Venom figure, I'm gonna go in order by when I made him, is Agent Venom, which I've updated a lot over the years. Now keep in mind, I made this figure when I was 9. And he looked way worse. Now he looks really good, but he looked way worse compared to what he was before. Now he looks nice. I do have to fix up the spider a little bit, but I think this looks like a pretty nice Venom figure. And yeah, this is Agent Venom. Originally, he had a Venom head with a blacked out mouth, but I got rid of that because I needed the Venom head, and I realized his eyes weren't really all white. They were white with a little bit of black in the middle, so I made that. After that Venom, then came a series of a lot of Venoms. I turned this Venom at one point for like a year, before I had a YouTube channel, into Black Spider-Man. I also turned this Venom for like a year into Eddie Brock, with like, it was Venom without the symbiote head. Then I got the Venom symbiote, like Ultimate Venom symbiote pack, and that's when I went crazy. Once I got that pack, I started making custom figures. And I eventually went and made the Black Spider-Man. Now, this is not the one I made a while ago. The one I made a while ago actually looks way better than this one. This one is just a rushed figure I made because I really wanted a Black Spider-Man, so I gave him this torso, which, of course, I'm going to end up fixing in the future. But for now, he's going to stay like this. Doesn't look too bad for, like, the 5 minutes I made him. So, yeah, like, you can tell I really rushed this figure. Now, the head is really good. I like the head. I have put the head on this figure before, which is actually what my original Spider-Man used to look like, my original Black Spider-Man. And this looks like a really good figure. Like, I would keep this figure like this if I had another Venom. But I don't have another Venom, so for now, he's going to stay as my Black Spider-Man with this weird torso. But yeah, it looks pretty good. Let me put this back on. And tell me what you guys think about the new story coming out. Deadpool as Ghost Rider. That's going to look so nice. And people just walked through my door, but I'm going to continue with the video. Now we got the Monster Venom, or Ultimate Venom, whatever you want to call him. I like to call him Buff Venom, and for some reason he has hot glue. Ah, that actually hurts. That right there hurts my soul. I have to repaint that black. Just imagine that was like that, with black. Actually, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to have to sharpen that just so I can get the video done, but I'll be back. So I was able to fix him, kinda. It's not my best job, but for now it's kind of look like that. But yeah, you guys can tell with this figure, I experimented. I actually used the football player's torso, and I went over it with some clay. I made him a tongue. I actually went all out with this figure. I really do like this figure for what it is. The logo was horrible at one point. I just got rid of the logo on the back for sure. Like, that was horrible. But I repainted a lot of this figure, and I think it looks pretty good for what it is now. I'm not really good at logos. I'm really good at painting, in my opinion. On big surfaces, but on small surfaces, not as much. If you guys want to see how good my my painting, as you guys can see at the big figures back there. And I did kind of leak the new Venom, but there it is. This is my strong / monster Venom, if you guys want to call it that. After that, we have my movie Venom, or my MCU Venom. By the way, MCU, I know it's Marvel Cinematic Universe, and they usually refer like Iron Man, Spider-Man, and stuff like that. But I think it makes more sense if it refers to the entire cinematic history of Marvel. So I will be referring this as MCU Venom. So for MCU Venom, I did use a lot of the same stuff. I used the same Venom head, but I went over it with a I got a black torso, and I kind of went over it with some silver lines and some other colors. And I actually think this Venom looks really nice. As you guys can see, some of these silver lines are way more well done than the others. Like, the thinner lines actually took me some effort. The thicker lines, I went over it. I know I should have done better. I'm probably going to redo this figure in the future. But for now, I'm proud of this figure. It's just a Venom to add to the collection. And just another Venom I like. Now, for the Venom that made me want to make this video, this is my latest creation when it comes to Venoms. And recently, I've been experimenting with the big Roblox figure bodies, and I really do like the way they turn out with Legos. I did get a comment saying, "Oh, those are Roblox figures, lol." Well, no, you know, I'm not gonna be mean, but I did say it in the video. So, yeah, that's all I gotta say to that comment. But this is my movie version of Venom. Yeah, this is my finalized version of movie Venom. Now, let's get rid of this head for a second, just to examine what I did. Now, my mom recently got me a hot glue gun, and I made his tongue out of that. And if you guys can't see, I used some of the glue gun to make it look like saliva was falling off. And I gave him a nice tongue. Now, it does look a bit weird. I'm planning on, in the future, sculpting some of his mouth open. But I'm not. I tried to sculpt it, and I overestimated my sculptor skills, and I kind of ruined the head, so I had to redo the head, and yeah, I didn't want to sculpt it. So, for a second, let's remove the head and take a look at the body. Now, this is where all the work is going down. If you guys can't tell, all those silver lines are actually 3D silver lines sticking up. Not on the legs, some of them on the legs, but not all of them on the legs, but on the torso, that's where it gets hectic. I really do like how this turned out. And the glue gun looks way better than what I would have done with clay. So, yeah. I gotta say thank you, Mom. My mom watches my videos. But, yeah, she's, like, my biggest supporter. I love my mom and my dad, my family. They're all my biggest supporters, which, I'm really grateful that God gave me such a good family. But, yeah. That's how it's getting off topic. But, yeah. The glue gun's really helpful, if that's what I'm trying to say. I did think the glue gun could be a little bit better in terms of, like, I could have used something better than the glue gun because it gets messy. But in Venom's case, it looks really good because it just looks like tendrils coming off the figure. Like, this is unintentional, but it looks really good when you're done. It looks like Venom's tendrils sticking out. And what I'm planning on doing is also making one of those heads where it's like, we are Venom. So what I'm going to do is saw off half the Roblox figure head, saw off half a Lego minifigure's head, and you guys can see where I'm going with this. I'm going to glue them both together and sculpt in some Venom detail, like the tendrils are pulling Eddie Brock back in. And, yeah, it's going to look really nice. Now, if we go back to the head for a second, you guys can see where I actually went into the more detail with the eyes. It's not just white eyes. I went in there with a really nice light blue, and it looks like, you know, a bit more detailed. And then the teeth are like a first grader drew them on, but Venom has ragged teeth, so I really do love how that looks. Now, guys, if you guys can't tell by my voice, this is one of my favorite big figures. Besides the Thing. The Thing is still really my favorite. But, yeah, this looks really good. And I did keep it consistent with the Thing, where I have the stud sticking out on top. Now, Venom's stud is a bit more, accurate to a Lego stud. And that's because the Thing stud is supposed to look more, rugged and rocky, since, you know, he's the Thing. And I thought it would look cool, just a little addition. Now, I did try to write Lego on Venom, but it just turned into, like, a weird mess, so I just got rid of it. But, yeah, guys, that's my Venom figure, and this looks so good. And, by the way, I have to say right quick, I'm going to remove these arms just to show you guys that I did do that detail everywhere with the glue gun. Like, you guys can see that sticking up right there. Some of it is sticking up on the muscles of the arm. And, yeah, unlike my other figures, this one is pretty easy to put together. Because, like, my other big figures are pretty hard to put together, since I did mess up the joints with some paint. But this one, wow, this arm is not easy to put back in relative. But the other one's going, yeah, you see there. The other joint's going relatively easy. That one was just struggling for a little bit. But, yeah, this figure looks really good for what it is. Like, this is like, I don't know if you guys understand. This is like a week worth of work. And I'm trying to get this whole board filled up with figures like that. So, more quality figures equals longer videos. Now, if you guys don't know, this is what happens when you rush. I had such a good sculpt going for this figure. And what I was going to say before I idiotically cut the video, which, by the way, I was talking to myself for 6 minutes after that. But, yeah, that's what happens when you rush, guys. I messed up the sculpt on his torso, his abs, his muscles, all of that. So that's pretty much it. I did ramble about it for a little bit too long in the original. But, yeah, I have to say, this is probably my best big figure. Now, good figures take me around a week to do. Like, that Venom is not an easy figure to make, if you guys can't tell. At least to me, he's not an easy figure to make. But yeah, I did try to use a lot of good strategies on this figure, which I think I did use. And, I'm not sure what got cut out of the video. I'm pretty sure in this video I already mentioned that the Thing stud stays consistent with the Venom stud. Except that one's a little bit bigger because he's rockier, more rugged. Now, what did get cut out was the fact that he's going to be going into my Heroes vs. Villains display, which got smashed by my glue gun right now, but it is going to be remade. And as a bonus figure on this video, I'm going to show you guys my Sandman. But for now, we got my Byglex stand, which is the Lego X IKEA collab. But yeah, as a figure in this video, since this video got since it got a little bit choppy, I'm going to show you guys my custom Sandman. Now, this is not my only Sandman figure, so don't hate me. This is my knockoff Sandman figure. And I decided to change it into this cool-looking sandy transition. Now, this doesn't come with it. I just added that later, but yeah, I think this looks really good with it, though. So, might color, it might not, because this still does go my Kamala Khan figure, or Miss Marvel, which is an official figure. Now, here he is, Sandman. I might just color it to the same tone. But for this Sandman, if you guys couldn't tell, I'm actually using all these, for these legs, these are actually, I'm pretty sure, Hades legs. And they look really good with this figure. If you didn't know that, they look really good. All you gotta do is get some nice painting going, and yeah. Now, I kept the paint consistent to the torso. And for this figure, I actually had my brother dip the hair into the paint, and that's what it looks like. I did that with the head too, and it looks a little bit not as good as the hair, but still looks good in my opinion. Now, this figure looks really good with a custom base plate I made him, which I'm not going to be showing because that is also with my Monster Sandman figure, which my Monster Sandman figure is going to be the size of this Venom, and you guys can see where this is going. It's going to be added to the board, but for now, that is what I have in terms of Sandman. Now, this has been my entire collection of Sandman, Venom, and I hope you guys enjoyed this type of video. It is a bit unedited, it's a raw, rushed, I know, but I had to get it out there for you guys to see that I am not slacking. I am working on more figures. These figures take time, though, guys. I am not a daily uploader for that reason. I used to daily upload, but not anymore since, you know, these figures take a lot more time than what they used to, because before I used to do Fortnite figures and I pretty much had that packed down. Now I'm doing Marvel figures because Fortnite is very annoying. Yes, I said it. I don't like Fortnite anymore. I'm just kidding. It's not that I don't like the game, it's just that the game isn't taken care of anymore in my opinion. But that is an opinion, and yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I will not cancel the Fortnite content if it's good content. Like, I am planning on making that purple Midas thing they have going on, which that event has given me a lot of headaches. I hate dying to the ghost after I get a kill. So I play that game for like 2 hours now and get off. But if you guys want to see more Fortnite ranting, you can go to my gaming channel, where this weekend I am planning on making a video called Ultimate Sellout Royale, where I do pretty much I play every zombie mode they have in games. Like Apex has their own zombie mode where you come as a zombie. COD, I'm pretty sure, has one, which is gonna make me pee my pants. And Fortnite has one. I'm gonna play a couple other games. So, if you guys want to see that, I might stream it, actually, my Ultimate Zombie Royale, because my friends want to play some Valorant, too. So, anyway, that's getting off topic, blah, blah, blah. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to see that. But anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you want to see more Lego Boy. And remember to have a bricktastic day. And we'll see you guys in the next video.